important to create and leave a legacy. So,
And also with history, we as Black people have to start teaching our children at home, um, where they come from, because they're not going to get what they need in school as far as our history goes. They're trying to exclude everything. They don't want our children to know that their ancestors were slaves, and how all of that came about, and the fact that people were selling people and making trades, and using people as bait for certain things. They want us to sweep it under the rug and forget it. But
well, we can't keep brushing it under the rug because that rug has now gotten so big.
right,
That's what we have done for years and years and years and years. We have constantly just brushed things under the rug,
and
and just constantly brushing things under the rug. That rug don't became a mountain now.
right, and then the
So
whole turning the other cheek thing has gotten a little worn as well, because if you keep continuing to turn the other cheek, they're going to continue to beat you down, and you have to stand up, stick your chest out, and defend yourself, defend your people. You don't,
yeah.
you know we we can be our own worst enemies at sometimes.
And you said that right. And see, and it goes back in history too, because if you go back into history, you got to understand that everybody got their own dirty secrets. Everybody
Mm,
got their own what's the name, and we also have them too because we sold our own people.
right,
We were the beginning of a lot of this, and this was about people wanting power, and this about people wanting money, and the things still to the day and time.
right,
All of this is still happening. So we as people, we have to decide. Okay, well, am I evolving as a person, and
right,
am I helping those around me evolve as a person?
right,
That's what it's about now. But so many of us are so stuck in our ways. We was talking about this, and we've been talking about this. Me, my foe, and no more. That's how a lot of people are. That's just really how they are. What happened to the village mentality? What happened to us thinking about the next people? I remember watching Good Time, and watching them have rent parties, and having
right,
different things. But
mm,
just seeing that on TV, but understanding that people really had that. People used to have fish fries and plate sales and different things to raise money to
right,
to help the people in the community. And this
right,
was nothing that nobody said.
and
This
they
is
stuck.
something that I
Yep,
saw coming up.
yeah,
This is something that I saw, in the little community. I'm from little old South Carolina. I'm from a little old country town. We had these little places they used to call the VFW,
mm,
in these clubs that they used to, at the drop of a dime, they used to just have a benefit concert, or a benefit dance, or a benefit dinner, or something, when somebody in the community was going through, when
right,
somebody in the community was having down on their luck. They may have lost a job. The mill may have a closed, because we came from a mill, a
I,
mill community. So the mill may have closed. The family may have lost the entire everything in a fire.
right,
People would come together. I watched people do it for my family. I watched my uncle them lose their house to a fire, and I watched people rally together and come together for them,
hmm,
and in the community. And I just watched just so many different things growing up. When can we get that mentality back? When
right.
when can we get that
At this
village?
point, at this point, it starts with us, because um, we have to start doing, and do less talking and more doing. We want these things to happen, but they're not just gonna magically appear without us putting in some blood, sweat, and tears behind it.
Right.
Things have to be done, and it starts with us. Because again, like I said before, sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. I can remember a time where people actually had villages. you get in trouble as a kid, your neighbor gonna get you, your mama, and them extra aunties and uncles that are not
Mhm.
related to you by blood, but they know all your business because they your mama
Mhm.
done told it. Um,
Mhm.
and that's what I grew up in, and that's what I've created for myself and my son.
Right.
Again, Travita, that has been my best friend since I was 12. So my son knows her as Aunt Travita. Her kids know me as Aunt Tanya. And that's what it's been all their lives. Like, and she fussed at mine, I fuss at hers. It's that community of knowing that there's love there where, she trusts me with her kids, and